This week, the National Bureau of Economic Research announced that the U.S. has been in a recession for the past year. Economists across the nation are weighing in on how this affects people living in the U.S. Adolfo Lorente, senior economist at Chicago-based Mizero Financial, explains what a recession means.
The rule of thumb is 2 consecutive quarters of negative growth, contraction in the economy. The NBER decision yesterday was surprising to some of us because the common understanding is that a recession is a contraction in the economy. Although we had a lot of weakness in the economy for the first half of 2008, we did not have a contraction.
Lorente says the National Bureau of Economic Research also takes into account employment trends, income trends, and industrial production. Alex Moscoso, a Maryland-based economist, says by the technical definition, the U.S. is not in a recession.
The only economic decline we've had was in this quarter, the third quarter of 2008. I believe the fourth quarter of 2007, when most people agree that the recession started, it wasn't negative, but it was almost 0%, so it was very stagnant. And then quarter number 2 of 2008, there was actually some positive economic growth.
Moscoso says the holiday season may slow the recession.
We're probably going to get that technical term of 2 straight quarters of negative growth probably in this fourth quarter, but might not. The Christmas shopping might help it enough where it'll actually grow.
Jeff Klang is the Deputy Director of Economic Studies at the Brookings Institution in Washington, D.C. He says to help the economy, the U.S. government should spend more.
The most important thing that we can probably do at this point is to have the federal government borrow from the future and spend more now. That means things like doing repair work on bridges, repair work on schools, or other kinds of projects that will hire real people to do real work right away, and also to give some aid to state governments that would otherwise be cutting their health insurance for people who are on Medicaid, or other kinds of budget cuts where they'll start to spend less because they have to have a balanced budget.
This means policymakers and financiers will have to pound the pavement to get the U.S. economy back on track. In Washington, I'm Renita Young.